Okay, here we go with Think Like an Accountant for Chapter 2. Again, I got a bunch of stuff in here, and we're doing this in Excel. Okay. And let's start with what our final product is going to be. We're going to have a Excel file with a couple of models in it that will be done, both for the planning for the child, which we'll read about in a moment, and for the dad's retirement. And then you're going to answer questions in this Google Doc with your name on it. In between, we have a page from the textbook, and we have this page of instructions, which is identical to what you find in the Excel file. So let's first of all, let's download what we need to download. The one thing we don't need to download is that Google Doc there. So I'm going to go to Think Like an Accountant. And you know what? I really don't need to download this because some of this is going to be repeated on the assignment. But big picture, we have John Milby, who is planning for his kid's retirement, and he wants to know whether a $5,000 annual contribution to a college fund will grow to $100,000 when his son enters college at age 18. Okay, this would be used in an account as not subject to income taxes, blah 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 blah, and he expects to make 6% return on that investment. So let's kind of remember that $5,000, 6% return. His goal is 100. And then the second thing we're going to talk about is John's currently 25. He wants to have $1 million when he reaches age 65. And he needs to know how much does he need to contribute each year to reach his goal. And by the way, this kind of some stuff we've been doing in personal finance with time value of money, but that's a whole nother thing. All right. So there's that 5,000 per year, 6% return. All right. And let's go into our Excel file here. And again, we're in Google. So let's click on our three dots up here, open a new window, and click on your download button up there. And you should see if you're in Chrome, it goes down to your bottom left-hand corner. So we download that file. Then I'm going to go back, close, left arrow, go to this Think Like an Accountant, which is the step-by-step instructions. And I think I'm going to download this as well. More actions, open a new window, download this PDF instruction file. I said review in class, but I'm just going to kind of turn some of you loose on this. And now I've got the instructions, which I'm going to open. I'm going to drag off and then bring it back, kind of like so. Kind of like so. There we go. And the next thing I'm going to go get is my downloaded Excel file, which is this TLA Chapter 02. I'm going to open that. I'm going to bring it over here. Oh, it's not going to pop like the other one. Whoops. There we go. And I'm going to put it up in the upper right-hand corner, if I can. There we go. There's that. I'm going to click on Enable Editing. Get that in there. So I have this model, and I want to determine, first of all, is my kid going to be ready for college? And it says read all the steps before starting, and I'm not going to read all those steps in front of you, but there are your steps. You can do those right now and read through those by pausing the video. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to go to our college tab down here, college tab. And it says, first of all, my annual contribution, remember what that was? Again, that was that first handout. That was $5,000 per year. Annual rate of return is 6%. Nice. But the question again was, let's go back to that other file we were just on. The question was, what annual contribution would be, what amount will he need to contribute each year to reach his goal? What annual contribution will be required if the son elects to enroll in a major that requires 5 years of coursework? Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, let's go back. So he's definitely going to reach his goal. Is it 163, what, 800? Whoops, that is not my video. Let's go back and find, where'd my PDF file go? It just kind of disappeared. But I'm going to pull it back. Here we go. There we go. There's that. Wait, where'd my Excel file go? Thank you. All right. So we're way over here. The question is, what do we need to contribute? We're putting in 5,000. Maybe that's too much. What do we need to contribute? Okay. So we're going, all righty. Right now my mouse pointer is on cell E26. And I'm going to go to my data and what if analysis and goal seek. Again, if this is new for you, it's new for Excel stuff, that's great. Well, what's my goal? My goal is to develop $100,000 in a college fund, right? That's cell E26, my final goal after 18 years. All right. So I'm going to say, okay, I want E26 to equal 100,000. 1 and 5 zeros. All right. Well, what's the cell I'm manipulating that I'm using to change those numbers? What's my annual contribution up here, which is C4? So by changing cell C4, it's going to go down and it's going to force cell E26 to equal 100,000. And it does like several, maybe even a couple hundred ramifications until it comes up with an answer. Watch this. Do. And it says, okay. It says, oh, well, I need to contribute that much to get to that much. All right. Then it says, enter the new data based on question 3. Well, what was question 3 again? Let's go back. Yeah, I'm dancing around here and, all kinds of good stuff. There's my instructions. But question 3 was, what annual contribution will be required if the son elects to enroll in a major that requires 5 years of coursework? 5 years of coursework. Well, 4 years of coursework is 100,000. Well, what's 5 years of coursework going to equal? You need to figure that out. So just to kind of get you started, that's going to mean you're going to have a new goal amount, and you're obviously going to have to contribute more each year to reach that goal for 5 years of school instead of 4. We call this extrapolation. Wonderful term. All right. So there's that. And then you're going to move on to John's retirement. You're going to use the same goal seek tool that I just showed you how to use to determine these questions down here. How much will John have to contribute each year to reach his goal, given a 6% return, and he's working for 40 years? Let's go back to the model here. That'd be the retirement model. So how much he's going to have to contribute to retire at age, I'm not sure what it says, beginning balance age 18. Let's go back to that. How much John is currently 25 years old, must have $1 million in his retirement fund when he reaches age 65. Okay. What if John waits till his son begins college to start investing in his retirement fund age 43? How much does John have to contribute each year to reach his goal? Okay. So you're going to have to figure out on part 2 what contributes begin at what age. You're going to put that in there. Contributions, annual rate of return, you're going to put that in there. Contributions end at age such and such. And you're going to fill in that information. And then you're going to have to apply that goal seek. All right. Now I'm going to leave that one to you. I kind of got you started. See if you can figure out what to do about that. Okay. There you go. That is our Think Like an Accountant for Chapter 2. Have fun. And again, there was instructions on the forensic accounting, which I think I might copy over, on how to attach a Microsoft file to a Google Classroom assignment. Okay, take care.